he defeated them with, and hopefully turning that around, especially with the backup of a Lulu. This is a powerful composition by BLG as well.
I mean, you said that or BLG rather, struggled with getting access, right? Well, this time around, they're the ones that have got to deal with trying to be accessed in this game. IG with this very dive-oriented composition, and BLG with really indicative for me of him looking to be a focal point of this composition, a true carry of this composition. Because you wouldn't look for all of that extra gold if you weren't looking to be sort of this massive carry if you're planning on sacrificing camps as you move later and later on into this game. And
Soboro! Sometimes you just get cooked, and I don't think he even saw that damage coming.
No, and you know what? To go back a little bit, dear, to one of our Demacia Cups, sometimes you just got to flash on him, and in that case, Bin just did.
Real ones know. Real ones know that sometimes you just got to flash, and with Wei actually making a small invade work here, there's a really good news story for IG if they're able to get out of this. Unfortunately, 4 members of BLG and an equalizer have all shown up. Wei, no way out of this, is going to be cooked alive. Bin collecting that kill as well, going up 2-0 on the Rumble.
But remember, he did get his the plate steel caps this game. Obviously going to have an insane amount of power through the laning phase. Because he's playing up against Ambessa with any ganks coming through from a Pantheon. That's a lot of physical damage. The damage from a Galio later on in the game, not something that we are expecting to be a problem, as June now down on the spot side.
This is a problem. Viper and On already all over this, and Shun with the knock-up will secure a kill onto Photic. The guy who needs to go off for IG has just been taken out of 5 minutes.
Viper having that early kill as well down in the bot lane. You'd think that, honestly, with the way these side lanes are going, BLG are in a very good spot, but we'll keep our eyes out as Bin is actually looking to defend his pink. I like this a lot. Defend your vision when you are this far ahead, but it could be that defensive award that baits him into his ultimate demise with no flash.
Like you talked about, the immobile Bin not having a whole lot of ways out, does have an equalizer to change things a bit, but that damage, nothing compared to what Soboro and Wei are laying down on top of him. It is a kill for Wei, and off the first ultimate, that is a good news sign for IG.
Yeah, equalizer could have probably done a little bit more there, I'm going to be honest. Just kind of cuts off one of their small one of their small avenues in, but you know, first blood for IG this time round being picked up, and Wei going to be able to secure himself some grubs off the back of that. I don't know if he's going to get all 3 of them. Looks like June's quite happy to give it up, even though this is on vision. And it's probably exactly what Soboro needed here, is he's going to go back to base, maybe even able to finish up his Eclipse here. No early pit stop into the Hex Drinker for the Ambessa. No boots either means that she can go very quickly into that first item and maybe start to turn this laning phase right back around.
Despite the
phases are starting to creep in as well, not just the advantage for the Sivir, but the one for the Rise also.
Bin's popping up to the top side. Soboro
low
and without a back. Bin has just completed his Liandry's, and Soboro is burning down. Equalizer slows him a little bit more, and Bin once again flashes on him to secure the kill. But this time, Shui and Wei are both here. We've got Rookie up in the top side as well, ready to answer back for his top laner. Wei collects another kill on Bin, and it's 1 for 1.
And Jun just went, sorry buddy, you are dead. And there's nothing really that I can do about it. Watches him die, and they do find a quick kill, 1 for 1. A lot expended though by IG. A really good present guard from Jun to stop the Nico ulti. Really good response on the bot side of the map for Knight, as that gold lead in the mid lane was 500 just a minute ago, now up to 1200, and overall the net gain for these two teams is just so massively favorable for BLG.
Yeah, despite the fact that just by the numbers it is 1 for 1 on the top side, you pull so many people from IG up towards there that you also get most of the turret in mid, you secure the turret in bot lane, and your entire team is now positioned with priority around the bottom side of the map with a dragon available. BLG may lose their top side tower, but these last couple of minutes have been very, very good for them.
Yeah, and BLG are going to take this tier 1 turret in the mid lane as well. Brute forced it down, and Photic is really...
It's a strange thing to say in this state of the game, as Rift Herald is going to go down. Viper actually denying the pickup of the Rift Herald. IG need to find a way to get into the pit, because BLG right now may have let the objective go down, but they are not letting IG actually collect it.
Well, That just means that
That's a lot
IG
of
spent a
time.
lot of time hitting a big turtle and didn't get to do anything with it. So that's unlucky for them. But now BLG,
Oh no.
they want more than just the stopping of the Rift Herald pickup. They want to try and take this tier 1 turret, and they're 5
Equalizer's
people
up.
up here.
This could be really bad. Soboro and Rookie both stepping up, though incredibly difficult to dive, and BLG will respect that. They back away, knowing that
look at the
they
minion.
got a wave
Look at
crash. They
Jway.
denied the Rift Herald.
There's been no.
I mean, Knight certainly knows. Grand Starfall, though, is going to still be a numbers advantage for IG. Not much the Finn can do. And he will go down. IG reversing their fortune.
Hey man, that's a really good play by Jway. Really well timed as well, sort of stops a lot of the momentum that BLG were picking up. They're able to take down Bin again on this top side, and you know the rumble with.
Can be huge for BLG. We have to watch whether IG is burning their engage tools on Viper or on Bin. And right now, it's BLG burning the engage tools, even with Shui finding a pop blossom onto 2 people. BLG face tank it all, walk through the jungle, and are looking for even more. Shun actually finds Soboro. Equalizer goes down on him, forcing a flash out of the Ambessa.
Yeah, importantly, neither of those 2 targets that got hit by the pop blossom were Viper. He's constantly free hitting, he's upping DPS the entire time, and doesn't really need to feel too scared. The only thing that he's taken damage from so far has been turrets. That is going to be the reason.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I can see Way in the player cams. He's just saying, bro, I can't pick up the red.
It's like, what do you do? Imagine if instead we gave like compensation bugs. So so instead you don't get red buff, but infinite smite.
Yeah. Or you don't get a red buff, but BLG have their F key disabled for the rest of the game. You know? And then,
Actually, that raises a fun thought experiment. If we kept BLG from being able to flash for the rest of the game, given where they're at right now, do you think they lose the game?
oh, we're going back in. Okay.
All right, well, Way's got no red buff, and he's got no dragon, and he may soon have no top laner. Soboro, this is like a half engage. On's over here. Bin's fighting Shui on the side. It is chaos, but the most important part of that chaos is that Viper is dead. Equalizer does go down as Knight chooses to follow up Shui, who's on red buff level HP and will end up falling. And ultimately, despite losing Viper, BLG, they get the dragon, they get the team fight.
The game without it. It feels like they had to go, well, you're either having to wait as remake to this game that you're definitely going to lose, or you can just accept that you're not getting a red buff. And he went, okay, well, I guess I'll just take no red buff.
Yeah, I think it's the correct call, especially watching how that team fight went. As chaotic.
You know, it's a pretty short cooldown. That was the other anti-compensation. Is now way maybe in trouble.
No cooldown equalizer for the rest of the game. It's actually coded the same as red buff, turns out. Shun is going to fall in trade. However, with Viper collecting a double kill, and most importantly, one of those being Photic, we are again trading up as BLG, and their dominance in this match continues, with second turret going to fall in the mid lane, and not much that can go wrong for this squad.
I feel good about my analysis of this game that we had in the little pause that we had there. And I said this game was over. This is pretty much cemented it. Provided BLG can actually... Can you pick this up?
Wait.
Oh, hold on. We're killing on instead.
Yeah,
that's good.
Plus 400. Not bad, not bad. Way may not get a red buff, but 400 gold.
Viper got his red buff? That's crazy.
That is crazy. Shun, so close to picking up the blue. It's just one river away, one Baron away as well. A objective that IG, I was going to say, are not seriously considering, but they are seriously considering it.
This. They have to do this. The game doesn't get any better. Flip it. You've got a 4 versus 5 on the map. Let's try.
This equalizer is going to cook, bro. This equalizer is going to lay. And Shui up through the backside does actually find Viper. This is an assassination in a fight that is not going altogether well for BLG. Rookie's isolated June in the pit. Sub 1,000, and he will still secure the Baron. A triple kill for Knight as well. And BLG, despite losing Viper in 2 fights, won both fights, and this time take the Baron with it.
And it's all because of that man in the mid lane that you highlighted at the start of the... He's able to get back up to full HP as well. Rookie forced to justice punch his way out of there, but any form of defense here, very hard.
That infinite equalizer coming back online again. Shui will fall. And IG relegated to their base, but with a Baron buff at their doors and a wave soon crashing in mid lane, this will not be the only inhibitor tower that they lose. BLG confidently stepping up to this one with another wave on the way.
Yeah, one more wave needed. I mean, even just Knight on his own will probably be able to take this without any recompense. And you would expect to see BLG here close this game out on this Baron. Going for another send, though.
This time not onto Viper, however, as it is Knight that is getting flashed on and focused down. Viper able to free fire and shooing through Rookie. Turns around to peel for his mid laner. Viper moving on forward and collecting a double kill. This is the unlocked Sivir that we have been so scared of the whole game.
And now we see why IG focused the Sivir, because she doesn't have 1,000 HP shield plus an extra 1,000 base HP. They're living the Nexus turrets though, dear, and I think they want this game to be signed, sealed, and delivered.
Yeah, they've taken enough pauses. It's been long enough. They've waited, and BLG, I will say, having a little bit of fun to collect the last couple of kills, as it will be another one over to Viper in revenge for the amount of times he was focused down. But more importantly, BLG, they set themselves up right to